Christie Brinkley and her daughter Sailor Brinkley-Cook have plenty in common. Despite their 44-year difference, the supermodel, 71, recently appeared on Kristen Davis' Are You a Charlotte? Podcast, where she described how her mischievous youngest child, 27, put her on a dating app for an hour without her knowing. Both women were shocked by the results. Sailor said, "Mom, you're right not to go on dating apps because the same guys that, said yes to me are saying yes to you." The Sports Illustrated swimsuit model revealed. Stunned Davis, 60, replied, "I love this experiment, smart Sailor. That is a really fascinating little experiment," the Sex and the City alum gushed. Brinkley then shared what she had learned about the dating world at her age. "I find that what men like to do is sort of be able to find somebody that'll be impressed by every little thing that they do," said Brinkley. "Like, oh really? Oh, you're taking me to that restaurant too." Brinkley recently opened up about her many loves and heartaches in the memoir Uptown Girl. She admitted to Davis that she was initially hesitant to bare all for readers. "I really have had a lot of adventures," Brinkley explained. "And whenever I tell my adventure stories, people always say, 'You've got to write a book.' So I started writing the book, and I quickly discovered some chapters I really didn't want to write about. But those are the chapters I think that my publishers were most interested in." They're like, "People will relate because people go through divorces and people go through all of that. It has to be relatable," said Brinkley. "And if you're going to give the fun adventures and some of the stuff that modeling has afforded me, you also have to say it's not always the good stuff these days." Brinkley is more interested in staying active and pursuing her passions with or without a special someone in her life. She hopes it will inspire others, no matter their age. "I just feel like age is sort of the last frontier in America that does need addressing. But we have to be kinder about it. They say that the key is not to have to live to be 150, but to be healthy every day until the day you just fall asleep and don't wake up peacefully." Brinkley and her look-alike daughter have been sharing twinning moments lately. On August 4th, the pair sported the same summery orange wrap outfits by Donna Karan at the Solving Kids Cancer Annual Hamptons Luncheon in Newark. The mother and daughter have also been active on social media together, where they showcased their personal style. Their appearances together came shortly after Brinkley spoke out about her new tell-all, which is available in bookstores now. In her memoir Uptown Girl, Brinkley wrote about how her romantic relationships impacted her over the years, including her nearly 10-year marriage to Billy Joel. Brinkley described how alcohol was the other woman in their marriage. "To be clear, I never wanted to end things with Billy. I read every self-help book I could find while together. We went to see a string of psychiatrists, psychologists, and other medical doctors," Brinkley wrote in an excerpt obtained by Fox News Digital. "I did everything for our marriage, constantly working to make myself, our home, and everything around us into whatever he could possibly want or hope for. I continually told him how much I loved him, making sure he always felt adored and appreciated. Because he was but his drinking was bigger than the both of us. Booze was the other woman, and it was beginning to seem that he preferred to be with her rather than with me," Brinkley wrote. Brinkley and Joel were married from 1985 until the model filed for divorce in 1994. They share a daughter, singer-songwriter Alexa Ray Joel. Brinkley recently told Fox News Digital that it wasn't easy to end her marriage to Joel. "When you have a child involved, you may get those thoughts, but to walk away isn't easy," she explained. "And to walk away from Billy was not easy, so it took time. But at a certain point, there's one incident too many, and you just have to have a little self-preservation." Both the model and the musician have since moved on. Brinkley was briefly married to Richard Taubman from 1994 to 1995. She was married to Peter Cook from 1996 to 2008. They share a daughter, Sailor. Cook also adopted Jack Brinkley-Cook from her previous marriage to Taubman. Joel married Katie Lee in 2004, only to split in 2009. He is now married to Alexis Roderick. The couple has two daughters. Brinkley also detailed how her fourth husband, Cook, was unfaithful after 8 years of marriage. In 2006, Brinkley was at a graduation ceremony to give a commencement speech. A man, who happened to be a police officer, approached her and said that Cook was involved with his 18-year-old daughter. "I know from Peter's face that he was guilty," Brinkley wrote in her book. When your whole world falls apart and you realize in a heartbeat you suddenly become the cliché middle-aged woman whose husband is having an affair with a much, much younger woman, what do you do? That night, Cook was out of the house, and friends urged Brinkley to search the family computer. They even came over to help. An operation Brinkley said looked like something out of Charlie's Angels. There, she found a creepy labyrinth of files and photos I never knew existed. I was good at guessing passwords, and soon enough, a panoply of frightening email exchanges, incriminating photos, and porn accounts populated the screen like fireworks, Brinkley wrote. It was so insane that it was almost funny, and soon enough, the three of us were doubled over in laughter as printouts of girls in X-rated poses began piling up on the floor, faster than trash outside a greasy takeaway. Brinkley and Cook's split resulted in a highly publicized court battle. In 2023, at age 64, Cook said, "I do once more" to Alba Yanku, who was 24 at the time. Brinkley previously told Fox News Digital she dares to love again. "I find that love is the strongest thing in the whole world, and we are surrounded by love," she said. "There is so many kinds of love, and love for our friends, love for our families, love for nature, and love for people that protect nature. I love love. I feel like my life is so full of love. I think if there's a romantic love that comes along, it would be wonderful," she shared. "But I also feel very content and happy with the life that I have right now. I consider my life to be very full of love."